Hello, Scouts and Scouters. My name is John Marquardt. I'm the Council Vice President for Program for Prairie Lands Council. It's my honor to welcome you to our 2020 Prairie Lands Council Volunteer Leadership Celebration, where we're going to recognize some of the great contributions of some of our greatest council scouters from around the area.
On my honor, I will do my best
to do my duty to God and my country,
and to obey the Scout law,
to help other people at all times,
to keep myself physically strong,
mentally awake,
morally straight.
A scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful,
friendly, courteous, kind,
obedient, cheerful, thrifty,
brave, clean, and loving.
Martin, and I have the privilege of serving as your council president. In Eagle Scout boards of review, the question is often asked, if you could add a 13th point to the Scout law, what would it be? We get a variety of answers, but in 2020, I would definitely say a Scout and Scouters are adaptable. Between the challenges for the organization at a national level and a global pandemic, what a long, strange year it's been. But during this time, Scouts and Scouters have risen to the challenge. Adults and youth alike have adapted to the technology. It does make me laugh a little when I think of how many of us have discouraged electronic devices and screen time, and yet, here we are. We've adapted to wearing masks, staying home more, helping Scouts learn, whether it's new math or a merit badge. We've had virtual campfires, virtual camp, and so many Zoom meetings. We've adapted to many things, including girls at every level of our organization, including our first 5 female Eagle Scouts. We will continue to adapt as our new normal plays out over the next several years. None of this would be possible without the dedication and adaptability of the hundreds of leaders and volunteers across our council. On behalf of the entire council board and advisory committee, I send a most sincere thank you. I also want to recognize the entire staff of Prairie Lands Council, James Plotner, our Scout Reach Aide, Ed Punt at camp, the office support staff, Susan Collar, Gloria Marsh, office manager Sharon Kirk, the glue who holds it all together, dedicated professionals Mike Graham and Lavetta Ash Simpson, and of course our Scout executive Jared White. You may not realize how much he's done for our council, but I assure you we would not be where we are today as a solid council without him. A huge thanks to the entire staff. We appreciate all you have done for all of us volunteers. Shifting gears now, it's my honor to recognize the recipients of the James E. West Fellowships for this year. James E. West was the first Chief Scout Executive of the Boy Scouts of America, and in researching his story, I found out that he agreed to take the job for up to 6 months and stayed on for 32 years. They probably also told him it was just an hour a week. The James E. West Fellowships recognize a gift to the local council designated by the donor to the Council Endowment Fund. This year, Alan and Heather Parker, longtime volunteers, parents of 2 Eagle Scouts, and grandparents of probably 4 upcoming Eagle Scouts, have generously made 4 gifts in honor of their grandchildren. Our James E. West Fellowship recipients this year: Wyatt Parker, Eve Parker, Jovi Parker, and Zoe Parker. Thank you and congratulations. Please enjoy the rest of our program, and thank you for your adaptability and everything you do for Scouting.
Good evening. My name is Lavetta Ash Simpson, and I am the District Director for Prairie Fire District here at Prairie Land Council, Boy Scouts of America. Thank you all for joining us this evening. The District Award of Merit is a council award presented by the district. It is the highest honor a district can bestow upon a scouting volunteer. The recipient of the District Award of Merits are selected each year based on several criteria. The recipient must be a registered scouter. The recipient must have rendered noteworthy service to youth in scouting, outside of scouting, or both. Consideration is given to the recipient of scouting position and corresponding opportunities to render service beyond the expectations of their scouting position. The recipient's attitude toward and cooperation with the district and council is taken into consideration. It is a great honor that the District Award of Merit this evening is presented to, on behalf of Prairie Fire District, to Penny Coffey and James Quisenberry. So first I will do Penny Coffey. Penny Coffey has been in scouting since 2008 as a Tiger parent with her son, Lane Coffey, in Pac 25, Mahomet, Illinois. As Penny traveled up the scouting trail with Lane, she has held several different positions, like den leader, committee chair. Unofficially, she has been the day camp photographer, providing lots of pictures for different events. Assistant Scout Master, Merit Badge Counselor, and currently she's committee member of Troop 25 in Mahomet. Penny is also a member of Illini Lodge 55, Order of the Arrow. She has earned the following awards: the Veterans Award, 5-year Penn, Tiger Cub Den Leader Award, and Cub Scout Award. Penny is the owner of her own home daycare. She's married to Randy Coffey, and they have one son, Lane, who is an Eagle Scout from Troop 25. In her spare time, Penny likes to spend time with her family camping, hiking, traveling, of course photography, and introducing more youth to scouting in the community. Please welcome Penny Coffey as our 2021 Prairie Fire District Award of Merit.
My name is Penny Coffey from Troop 25 Mahomet. It is my honor to receive this award. I love scouting and what it does for the youth. I was one of the lucky ones that had such a great mentor like Mr. Frankie and my husband Randy to add to my outdoor skills and to be the best leader that I could be. Hopefully there will be better trails that I lie ahead for scouting, and it's another 110 years.
Our next District Award of Merit from Prairie Fire is James Quisenberry. James Quisenberry has been in scouting since 2012, where he first was registered with Pac 12 in Urbana, Illinois, as a scout parent with his son Will as a Tiger. Currently, James is the Scoutmaster for Troop 6 Boys in Urbana, Illinois, and he is the District Chairman of Prairie Fire District. James will officially step down as Scoutmaster with Troop 6 as of December 30th, 2020, that he's held since 2017. James has held several positions in our council, like Merit Badge Counselor, Charter Organization Rep, Council New Member Coordinator, Committee Member, and Council Eagle Scout Board of Review Committee Chair. James has earned his Wood Badge in 2015. He's a member of Illini Lodge, Order of the Arrow, and is currently on the Council's 2021 Wood Badge course. Outside of scouting, James is the Director of Student Affairs Technology at the University of Illinois. He is the Vice President of his church council, St. Matthew's Lutheran Church in Urbana, and he is the past President of Urbana Rotary and the past Secretary of the Urbana Rotary Club. James is married to the lovely Jill, and they have one son, Will, who recently earned his Eagle rank out of Troop 6 in Urbana. Please help me welcome our 2020 District Award of Merit for Prairie Fire District, James Quisenberry.
Hi, I'm James Quisenberry, and I am both honored and grateful tonight to receive the district's Award of Merit. It's not possible for someone to get to an award like this without the support of a number of people, and I really need to recognize Lavetta Ash Simpson for her leadership in our district, and Jared White for his leadership in our council. As I think about this award, I think back to some names that are in my past: Gene Croning, Dr. Jim Quisenberry, Jerry Levelsmeyer, Carl Bartlesmeyer, and Gordon White. You may not recognize these names, but these were adult leaders when I was a scout in Carbondale, Illinois with PAC 68 and Troop 66. Gene Croning and my dad, Jim Quisenberry, were den leaders. My dad was happy to call himself a den mother every single meeting. And then he became our cub master. And Jerry Levelsmeyer and Carl Bartlesmeyer were part of Troop 66, adult leaders in there. And Gordon White was my scoutmaster. He had 3 daughters, and at that time, he said, "Darn it, if I'm not going to be a scoutmaster because I enjoy camping and helping young men become citizens." And in the last several years, I also have to recognize people that helped me get to a place where district leadership was in my mind. Troy Kaufman, who was the scoutmaster for my Wood Badge class, and Chad Beckett and Dan Stroll, who were both in my Wood Badge course as participants. Chad, who preceded me as district chairman, and Dan, who was a district commissioner. Both of them encouraged me and helped me find a path to serve in this way. And I can't pass up mentioning Kevin Davis from LaSalle Council, who is a district leader there and another Wood Badge colleague. I've been really happy to serve as district chairman, but as you all know, a district chairman is nothing without his committee. And we have a great committee in Prairie Fire District, and I thank them all for their support in the work that we've done. I also need to mention Troop 6 in Urbana, both the B and the G troop. Lots of good support from adult leaders in those units. Shelley and Clint Stearns, and Dan Newman, and Jamie Ellis, my current committee chair, to my role as scoutmaster in Troop 6. All of these adult leaders have shown me the way, and have given me good inspiration in helping make our units and our district and our council what it is today. And last, I have to mention 2 people that are essential to my scouting experience. My inspiration for being involved in scouting, as I am now, is my son, Will Quisenberry, who recently earned his Eagle Scout. He has gone beyond what I ever was able to do in my scouting career. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to serve as I have now. And of course, my partner in crime in all things, and the district commissioner for Prairie Fire District, Jill Quisenberry, who is also the scoutmaster for Troop 6G as a teammate to me. And we're both assistant scoutmasters for each of our units. Again, I really want to thank the district and the council for this recognition, and I look forward to serving scouts and scouters in the future. Thanks.
Volunteer in the Many Trails District. Our recipient of the District Award of Merit for 2020 is Heather Brewer. Heather has served as a den leader and cub master of Pack 224 in Oakwood and as assistant scoutmaster in Troop 40 in St. Joe. She's played a lead role in multiple trainings throughout the Prairie Lands Council. She has helped as a leader at Cub Scout Adventure Camp at Camp Drake. She has served as director of the Prairie Lands Training College, and she has led several outdoor training sessions such as Baloo and outdoor leader skills at Camp Drake. She is currently the planned Scoutmaster for the 2021 Wood Badge course, having great experience in many staffs on Wood Badge courses. Outside of scouting, Heather raises funds by distance walking. She has raised $500 for the Wheeler Mission, which is a food pantry in Indianapolis. She walked 10K on Thanksgiving to finish that honor. She has walked for several charities and so far has walked over 1,000 miles. Heather also created Bags of Hope for foster children with her cousin. She is a foster parent and has learned that they have a need when they travel from house to house. Sometimes the kids only have a garbage bag with their possessions, and so Heather has found actual suitcases and bags for these children. She has also worked with her family and her nieces and nephews to have them give up a present each holiday season. To do this, they raise money and they free it up so they can go shopping and buy special gifts for a house in their community, and then they act like Santa Claus the weekend before Christmas and put the gifts on the porch for that family. Heather has also used her scouting skills in an emergency where she helped to save 3 students out of a car that was smoking during an accident on Highway 150. She found that they were on their way to school, and after the car accident, she got the students calmed down and was able to take them to school. Please join me in congratulating Heather Brewer as the 2020 District Award of Merit recipient for the Many Trails District.
Prairie Lands Council, I am so honored and so blessed to be selected as the Many Trails District Award of Merit selection for this year. I can't tell you how much this means to me, how surprised I was when I received that letter in the mail. It's just been a huge honor. Thank you very much.
The Silver Beaver is the highest honor that a council can bestow upon a volunteer in scouting. Recipients must be registered leaders in the Boy Scouts of America, demonstrate exceptional character, and have given noteworthy service to the scouting and his or her local community. Selection of scouters to receive is done locally by the recipient's peers. This year's committee consisted of past recipients Waltham Smith, James Lee, Tony Martin, John Marquardt, and Dustin Boyer. It's now my distinct honor as Vice President for Program for Prairie Lands Council to call this National Court of Honor to order.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Marion Knight Jr. I'm Scout Master of Troop 402 in Urbana, and I'm the one that nominated Jill Quisenberry for the Silver Beaver Award. I cannot think of anybody that is more dedicated and more deserving than Jill to receive this award. So Jill has held some of the following positions in Prairie Lands Council, Prairie Fire District. She's the District Commissioner, has been the District Commissioner since 2017. She was a Unit Commissioner, Assistant Roundtable Commissioner, District Member at Large, Merit Badge Counselor, Prairie Land Training College Merit Badge Instructor, Wood Badge Participant in 2015, Wood Badge Staff as a Troop Guide in 2018, Order of the Arrow Members in 2017, Troop 6 Committee Member, Troop 6 Assistant Scoutmaster, Troop 6 Girls Scoutmaster. Jill has been a first grade teacher at Wiley Elementary School in Urbana for 28 years, where she recently created an outdoor nature classroom for the Wiley students and community to appreciate and learn about nature. She is actively involved in her church, St. John's Lutheran Church in Urbana. Jill is married to her best friend, James Quisenberry, and they are the proud parents of the Eagle Scout son who will be graduating from Urbana High School in 2021. I ask you to join me in congratulating Jill on this fine achievement of receiving the Silver Beaver Award. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Jill Quisenberry, District Commissioner for Prairie Fire District, Scoutmaster for Troop 6G in Urbana, and Assistant Scoutmaster for Troop 6B in Urbana. I'm honored and humbled to be accepting the Silver Beaver Award for Prairie Lands Council. I can think of many Scouters who deserve this honor and thank the Council for choosing me. This year has been a year of challenges for us all. Through it all, my scouting family has been very important to me. My son has risen to the challenge of finishing his Eagle rank. My husband is finishing his tenure as Scoutmaster for Troop 6, and I'm staying on as Scoutmaster for Troop 6G. We never dreamed of the hurdles that we face this year. We have been blessed with the opportunities to serve our youth by providing outdoor activities and meetings by Zoom to continue the connections in a safe way for our Scouts. The passion that I feel for scouting grows as I see what the program offers our youth. It will be even more necessary for the awesome opportunities that scouting offers as we round the corner and resume as much normalcy as we can in the coming months. I never joined scouting as a youth. I had no idea how much I was going to gain from helping out with my son's scouting journey. My husband and I have gained so much from the scouting family here in Central Illinois. I'm looking forward to continuing the scouting trail with Prairie Lands Council and it is my goal to contribute my time, my expertise, and my passion to make this the best place for youth to learn and have fun with a purpose. Thank you.
Welcome. My name is Tony Martin. I'm a member of the Executive Advisory Committee for the Prairie Lands Council and the Shooting Sports Chairperson. It's my pleasure to introduce JJ Farney to you. After researching JJ's background, it became quickly obvious to me about how service-oriented this gentleman is. From his past community service as an election official for Champaign County, and then Champaign County Auditor, and then Champaign County Treasurer, to his latest endeavor as a write-in candidate for the President of the United States. Now, we don't have the numbers yet because there's a mandatory recount in Philo, but JJ may very well be our newest FOTUS. Now, FOTUS is FFOTUS. That's the first Farney of these United States. So God bless the United States of America and JJ Farney in charge of it. JJ's a character. JJ and his wife, Stephanie, are very involved at Holy Cross School. They're co-presidents for the Holy Cross Parent Teacher Club. They've been deeply involved in the annual trivia night. Pretty well anything that happens at Holy Cross, you'll see the Farneys there, from cooking lunch for the teachers to just helping out at seriously everything. JJ's service to scouting. JJ is an Eagle Scout. JJ's Eagle Scout project involved getting the installation of the crucifix that hangs in the Catholic school at Philo. JJ's very church-oriented and scouting-oriented. JJ's been the committee chairman and a den leader for Pac 9 at Holy Cross. And recently, with his son crossing over into Troop 9, he's going to enjoy the craziness that is Troop 9. I'm just warning you folks from Troop 9, you don't know what hit you until JJ gets out there. You're going to have some fun. JJ currently serves as your Vice President of Administration for the Prairie Lands Council. And he serves that in an excellent capacity. JJ is very involved in council events and the council organization and the council finances. And I can tell you from my personal experience, JJ has taken the art of raffle ticket sales for our annual Shooting Sports Sporting Clays event to a whole new level. JJ could sell anything to anybody. We came up with a whole new unit of measure. We call it the full Farney. A full Farney is an entire arm's width, fingertip to fingertip, of raffle tickets, to which JJ will gladly sell you a full Farney for $20. We have next year's event. Look JJ up, because I warn you, if you don't look him up, he's going to find you. So, a few little pieces of JJ trivia you might not be aware of. I already mentioned JJ's background as the Tri-County Star editor newspaper. JJ collects political memorabilia. He has a whole collection of Illinois Blue Book, which is almost an encyclopedia-like book of all Illinois political stuff. He has them dating back to 1930. In addition to historic political literature, JJ also collects somewhat interesting political memorabilia from less than ideal political candidates. JJ has a vast collection of Rod Blagojevich yard signs and campaign buttons and bumper stickers and stuff like that. So JJ is, like I've said, quite a character. JJ lives in rural Urbana, which for those of us who live around this area really understand that actually means he's a suburb of Philo, with his wife Stephanie and their son Nate, and 4 cats. Stephanie shared with me in her letter of recommendation for her husband for the Silver Beaver that he is a very excellent and very accomplished litter box scooper. So please join me in congratulating JJ Farney, our newest Silver Beaver recipient, for a job well done, and looking forward to working with you in the future. Congratulations, JJ.
Good evening, fellow Scouts. It's quite an honor to be named as a Silver Beaver Award recipient for 2020. 2020 has been a year where lots of things have changed, but one constant in my life has always been scouting. And this year of all years, scouting is just that much more important to me. While we've been dealing with this pandemic, I've realized how much the people that are involved with scouting at Holy Cross, at Troop 9 and Troop 2019, as well as at the Prairie Lands Council mean to me. And not being around those folks has had an effect on me. I think the biggest thing that you can get from scouting is learning that the folks that are involved in scouting, whether youth or adults, are good people. And those are the people you want to surround yourself with. I see that in my daily life. I see that in my work associates. I see that in the friends that I keep. Every one of them exemplifies the 12 points of the Scout Law. And I think that that's the biggest thing that I'm proud of, that I've instilled upon my son Nate, is that if you live those 12 points of the Scout Law, you're going to go places. And my wife Stephanie and I were so proud of Nate and his involvement in Troop 9. And the people that are involved with Troop 9 make me anxious to go and do our next scouting event. And that's such a great feeling. There's so many people that have helped me as a scout leader over the years, and I have to take my hat off, tip my hat to them. They have had a great impact on my life, whether it be leaders at Troop 9 or the folks that I've had the opportunity to meet at the Prairie Lands Council. It has been a great influence upon me, and I've made lifelong friendships from them. I think that the biggest thing that I can tell people right now is if you live those 12 points of the Scout Law, you are going to find that every day you can make a difference in other people's lives. You may not realize it. You may think it's a small thing that you're doing, but to someone else, it's huge. And so from the bottom of my heart, I thank the folks that nominated me and selected me as a Silver Beaver. It certainly is an honor that I did not seek. And I just want to do my best for scouting and for Troop 9 and Troop 2019 and the Prairie Lands Council. And I look forward to 2021 being a normal year so I can see all my friends at summer camp and at various events throughout the year. And I know that as we move forward, scouting is going to be so much more important in everyone's lives that folks are going to be looking at us as the model for leadership in training and in leadership in youth development. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate it, and I'm humbled by this honor.
Thanks and congratulations, Jill and John. Well done. I now call this National Court of Honor closed.